From a seated position with your legs stretched out in front of you, we'll begin moving through our sequence of asanas. Included will be most of our core, basic, classical postures, the poses which we revisit daily. These poses become like our best friends. From the seated position with your legs stretched out, focus on lengthening the breath and moving into Ujjayi breath. Long, slow, deep breaths in and out, creating that whisper sound in the back of your throat. The sound that's reminiscent of the sound of the ocean. And as we go through our asanas, keep coming back to Ujjayi breath. Try to hold it as much as you can. Our first posture, Paschimottanasana. Inhale the arms out and up. Stretch the arms out, reach out to your toes, wrap the first 2 fingers around your big toes, reach the elbows down towards the earth beside your legs, and reach your belly down towards your thighs. In English, this is the intense stretch to the west. Focus on what it feels like to be you, the feeling of the universe expressing itself as you. One more Ujjayi breath. And then reach the arms out. Inhale, lift the arms right back up into the sky. And exhale the arms down. And behind you, preparing for Purvottanasana, the inclined plane, or in English, the stretch to the east. Lift your belly until you have a straight line from your ankles to your shoulders. Reach the feet down flat to the earth and drop the head back. Staying centered in your own peace as you build your strength. One more breath. Exhale as you slowly float back down. And moving into Matsyendrasana, the seated twist. Matsyendra was a sage. Bend your knees and bring your feet flat to the earth. And then bring your right foot by your left hip. And bring your left foot to the outside of the right knee. Get the spine nice and tall and move into your pose with the breath. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. And exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist even deeper, bringing out your emotional body. And one more breath, twisting. Use every breath. With an in-breath, come back to center. And release, bring your feet flat to the earth. And then to the other side. Left foot by the right hip. Bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head, and exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist to your right. Yoga is a mind-body modality. We work the mind just as much as we do the body. Realizing with the mind that you are always only a thought away from happiness. Slowly come back to center and swing your leg around and come onto all fours into the cat. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And ready for Kapotasana, the pigeon. Stretch the right leg behind you, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. And then bend the knee until it sweeps forward and land the knee right between your hands. That foot coming to the inside slightly. And drop your heart forward as you stretch out over that outstretched knee. One hand on top of the other for pillows, and rest your third eye on the backs of the hands. From resting pigeon, use your hands and lift your heart. Press down into the earth as you lift your heart. Either keep your hands on the earth or bring your hands onto your knee, or interlace your hands behind you into flying pigeon. Moving into the stillness of the pose to bask in the experience of being alive. To release from pigeon, hands back to the earth and slide that front knee back, coming back into the cat. And ready for the other side. Stretch the left leg behind you, stretch it, and then bend that knee and sweep it forward. Let it land right between your hands. The foot comes to the inside. Drop the heart forward, bring one hand on top of the other, and rest your third eye on the pillows of the hands for a moment. Press down into the earth with your hands and lift your heart, coming into flying pigeon. Find your choice of arms and become sensitive to the stillness, the presence, the hush, and the peace of the universe. Hands back to the earth and draw the front leg back into the cat. And once you're back into the cat, lift up onto your knees and your shins. Lift your heart. And preparing for Ustrasana, the camel. Bring your hands on your lower back. Get a good firm support there. Press the hips forward and arch back. If you have the flexibility, you can drop the right hand to the right heel, left hand to the left heel. Keep the thighs perpendicular to the earth. Open the heart and fill the heart with that which you seek. One more breath. And releasing, straightening back up, and then back into the cat. Once you get into the cat, stay on your hands and come into a squatting position. So come onto your feet with your knees close to your elbows. And we'll move into Bakasana the crane, an arm balance pose. So bring your knees right up and over your armpits. Shift the weight forward and shift the weight onto your hands, lifting your toes. Life is a balancing act, balancing work and play, balancing sleeping and being awake, balancing all that we do with grace. And release your toes back down, your feet back down, and back into the cat. Moving into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hands are under the shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees and the feet are hip width apart, turning the toes under. Lift your tailbone. Lift it high into the sky. Press the chest towards your thighs, head between the arms. Lift the tailbone even higher. And then maintaining that nice straight spine, let your heels sink down towards the earth. Here's a quote from Patanjali, the father of modern Hatha Yoga. He says to practice with effortless effort. Can you find that with this downward facing dog, that effortless effort? From here, walk your feet and your hands towards each other, and then roll yourself up to standing.